Greetings, my fabulous audience. My name is newcomer Jake Allen Graham. That's my YouTube channel. Don't forget, my name is Jake, and that's my channel name. And name my main channel, where I review 1966 movie of Batman. I give it a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I should let you know I'm going to go for some spoiler territory in case you haven't seen the movie, because I want to talk about everything I loved about this movie. Okay, I love all the jokes. Like one of the jokes in us, in the little jokes that it's the like the I like the story also, and I like everything about this film. I mean, the visuals, the acting, everything, the characters, and I also like how the certain scenes probably play out. We see like one scene we see Batman piss, and basically in a pathological way, he calls the man over the telephone while talking to him from the telephone about he's an idiot because is gave the submarine to Penguin, someone that was his name Penguin, and he mispronounced Penguin, or misread it. So, that was fine. He's calling him how Batman called the guy a douche idiot for doing that. Because he didn't give out their address or full legal name of their identity. So that was kind of funny. See, Gotham, the superiors are run by idiots. When I say idiots, they're basically like the adult us in The Simpsons. They are special kind of dumb retards. How do they function with people like that? Without Batman in the city, he's in Robin. Batman and Robin are the only there's a reason why the city needs them, and it's not because the villains are competent villains and the civilians are stupid. Wait, it is that reason. I realize I sound too sarcastic just now. And serious. I meant. My bad, I meant to be more sarcastic and less serious. Because this movie is funny. Moments and action pack and spectacles, like the villains fighting each other on the boat with the heroes action scene finale is on the boat. Really cool action shot spectacle. And it's also, I thought it was cool when Batman doesn't, the idiot experiment goes wrong or right, depending on how you look at it. Hopefully the people that he got in the wrong bodies, all the souls in the wrong bodies with the DNA mixed up when they rehydrated themselves, they were speaking the wrong language from each country they're from. So they decided to say, let's say a mission accomplished, Robin. Out the window. We'll leave conspicuously. It's now the world's problem. The world's... What will become in the world? What miracle we have done here. Hopefully none of them have scary feelings like in the Freaky Friday Lizzie Lohan movie. Like, hopefully none of them pee or shit themselves once they realize they're in a different body. Or have a heart attack. Then shit themselves to death. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Too bad we don't see that outcome. Hopefully none of them have family members or friends that would miss them or be suspicious of their whereabouts once the Wonder why they're in a different Bible and speaking the language of their family or race. They're from the opposite country. Plot holes, but who needs them? Logic for pussy as long as you can enter it with a punchline. Is what Batman has taught me. That's why this Batman movie gets a 10 out of 10. Oh, I also like the joke when I love the adult sense of humor where it takes with Catwoman and Batman when they're in the civilian form disguise. And Catwoman says, "Let me get into something more comfortable." Get it? She changes into pajamas out of clothes and ran to basically get late with Batman, and they don't know that who each others are. They don't know that Catwoman doesn't know that Bruce Wayne's Batman, and neither the villains know that, so they can't figure out why hasn't Batman come up here yet. So things go wrong once Robin takes off the live recording of being a pee Tom on Batman's sex date / time with Catwoman that he doesn't know who Catwoman is. She only knows that the civilian is Miss Kika. Not knowing under I get it. It's coming too. This movie bombed at the box office when it came out. Because people hated it, I guess. But I loved it. I love how all the villains team up. I love the jokes. I love the story. And his action-packed sense of self-aware adult sense of humor are worth it. Batman is truly a master of strategy, having Robin being part of the plan of Batman, Bruce Wayne, and Miss Kika being bait for the villains. And then Robin spying the whole time. Once Robin takes off the spying camera off, things go wrong. That's when the villains decide to launch at Bruce Wayne and blah blah blah. So once the camera was off, he turns it back on because he was feeling guilt for watching and felt strange for watching what Bruce is about to do, going bedtime with Miss Kika. And he says to Miss Kika, "I feel like I'm going to get incredibly and carried away." Get it? Because he feels turned on. He's feeling the hard on from Miss Kika. Kika rhymes with kitty or Catwoman. Get it? Oh, get it? You know the joke how the submarine opening of the submarine disappearing and reappearing. It was an illusion by the villains team up, and Robin thinks somehow in the world of nonsense of make believe, C is the word seed, like sea on a boat that boats are on, swim on, float on. C is a clue for Catwoman because C is spelled with a C. It's not really. It's actually spelled as the S. But apparently the little nonsense is C is spelled as a C. If getting a Catwoman spelled with a C, and I love it because it sounds with the word C. Yeah. C is actually as not beginning with C. In reality, but nonsense of Rob was Royce and Robin, he's right somehow. About the riddle being connected to the, this is all of them, it's just, even Calvin's part of it. It was Riddler and Joker and every, oh my god. C's for, the word C, is, starts with the word letter C, apparently, for Catwoman standing for. I thought it began with an S, the word C, for that boats float on. But apparently I Googled it, yeah, I'm right. The movie just doesn't know how to spell. The first is the movie just doesn't, it has a worse spelling vocabulary than me. Oh my god. Oh. When I have to write something spelling, I'm not shitty at that, But this guy, this is worse than my spelling. That's quite an accomplishment, I think. I can't spell. I can't do anything. Yep. Robin's right about the riddle. C is for Catwoman. And apparently does start with the letter C. In the movie script. God. Try not to think about these silly, dumb plot holes that this movie is making you ask, of saying, why, God? Just remember saying that this movie is meant for a dumb audience, clearly. I give this a 10 out of 10. Yet it's still better than the source material of Silver Age Batman. Because that Batman did even fought villains of the month of the week that he fights in each week of the 60 show. He didn't regularly fought villains or crime. He very rarely used his fist. He was more of a less of a Batman, and that's probably why they killed him off in his own run and replaced him with Golden Age Earth Batman in his own run of Silver Age when it was entering the Bronze Age. I found this out in a very detailed document of Batman's history comic run from this YouTube. I forget what this YouTuber's name, but he was great. Very great. I wish I could tell you who it is, though. I forget what his name is. What name of the channel he does. But he's not bad. Very good. So this I can't remember why I'm on track. I give this Batman movie a 10 out of 10. It's great, like Batman Forever. I give Batman Forever a 10 out of 10. And this is my review and spoiler free for Batman Forever if you haven't seen it. I enjoyed Tommy Jones' playful portrayal on Two-Face and, well, the Harvey. Being more serious and this less loud talking. But, it's cool. Different Two-Face one comic, but who cares? I don't care. At least it looks cool, like he has comic design of Two-Face, blah, 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 of some version of Two-Faces. And, Riddler's cool in this, played by Jim Carrey. He's fun. Batman's played by Val Kilmer this time. He's good as Val Kilmer, Batman, and Bruce Wayne. Chris O'Donnell replays the role of young Dick Grayson, age 17, different like a little older than when he loses his parents in the movie versus the comics. He's younger, but that's okay. It still has the same outcome. The extra treasure story instead of being someone from the same person kills Dick Grayson's parents from the it says a different outcome. Like in the comics, Dick Grayson, the Flying Grayson story, instead of it's Two-Face and they get the rope cut. It's like Two-Face and they have to dismantle a bomb and Two-Face is told to kill the parents after they dismantle the bomb and leaving Dick Grayson's hand to get rid of the rest of the bomb. And so they get killed off, blah, 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 blah. It's, it's, it's like, it's a heist. In the heist, it's really cool. Scene play out when they team up with the family, with Dick Grayson before they get killed off. And Batman fights in a civilian form because he can't change at the time because he doesn't have a suit around on him. So, yeah, so it's cool. Oh, and Robin's suit reimagined for the design from the comics for reimagining brought to the big screen. Version we see of the comics we see in the movie, even though it's made out of different material, it's just the same costume, of Robin from the comics. His comic accurate costume is pretty cool. And Batman's two comic costumes in the movie that he wears is cool. I love the first design a little bit more than the second design. But I like Robin's design a lot in Batman Forever. His costume's cool. I think his costume's better than Val Kilmer's Batman costumes. Both of them that he wears in the movie as Batman. I like how this movie worked in the comic colors, even in the right place, in every place where the comic colors bright and colorful. The costume looks like Robin should look. It just looks simply like the iconic Robin, like Grayson's Robin when he puts on the suit. Like, cool. I love this movie. 10 out of 10. I approve this movie. I think I like this more than the other Batman movie from the 60s. But I like both of them more and more each time I see them. So I give this a 10 out of 10. It is awesome. Epic. And it has its funny moments too. But it's really cool. The transformation was just like after Enigma snaps and tortures the guy and cranks up his IQ. It's a very funny montage scene of him snapping and having a mental breakdown. A little psychotic break. And while getting smarter because of this gadget. This is funny. It's like Jim Carrey's delivery. While delivering all these random lines here and there, Over in this thing on his head. His head is absorb all the IQ from his boss. It was really cool. Then it becomes more psychotic, more serious, scary, deranged, unhinged even more. After he gets more funny. And once his IQ goes from the roof. It's just awesome. Villain becomes a Riddler does. Team up with Tommy Lee Jones, Two-Face, awesome, cool villain, fun villain, and good villain for Batman. And so they team up and they make a great foil for Batman and Robin. And Robin team up at the end. And Batman accepts Robin's partnership at the end. Even though throughout the movie he keeps on trying to push Robin away out of the partnership. Robin keeps wanting to help Batman and aid Batman in his days on being Batman, nights at being Batman, missions. So, but Batman doesn't want him to do that. He wants to be a normal kid and doesn't want him to help, and just wants to work alone. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of out of nowhere when he already was daring to give up on being Batman for his love after, and tell her the truth after giving up being Batman. It's like, I thought it was strange out of nowhere, but so yeah, okay, that was a little questionable out of nowhere, but so was killing Two-Face out of nowhere randomly how they did it. And kind of cruel how they did it. Have him get killed off by Batman, but instead of leaving him alive, or because I was a little confused why Harvey Dent was not worse killing off by Robin is wrong. But okay, it is what it is. I love this movie. I love the performances, the characters. I guess I would give it 10 out of 10. I have questions about the movie. It's promise here and there. I give this a 10 out of 10. Batman and Robin and Batman the movie from 1996. I mean, Batman and Forever is from 1995. And Batman the movie's from 1966. Flick is from that era. Batman the movie. Starring Anne West and Burt Reynolds as Batman and Robin. So, I enjoyed both flicks. Give it both a 10 out of 10. Good night. Goodbye. Subscribe. Like this video. Support my content by subscribing and liking this flick. This video I made on these flicks. Goodbye. It's nighttime. I'm going to say this goodbye now. And stop recording.